There we go. All right, I'm live. Um, it's kind of a mess in here. I don't know how this live stream's gonna turn out. I've been doing it for the past couple of days, so I figured I would at least do one last vlog entry in regards to Hurricane Sally from here in Pensacola. I woke up this morning. Let me find a tripod to put this on. That way it's a little less all over the place. I woke up this morning and found out that chances are we're not going to be getting power back until the 22nd, which is Tuesday. At first it was fun. We've been in pretty good spirits and enjoying ourselves and all of that as much as you possibly could. But we got some pretty major water damage. After I did the live stream with you guys yesterday, I realized that like all of my art portfolio that I had been collecting since grade school, I took advanced art classes and like drawing and painting and all of that stuff growing up for many years. So I had a whole ton of artwork that all got completely ruined in water damage. So that sucked. I had to go and throw out all of my old artwork. That was pretty brutal. And our floors, like the carpet in the floor, is completely like soppy. So we're trying to decide what to do with the stuff in the studio and the stuff in the bedroom, so that they can hopefully come and replace the carpet while we're gone. Fat chance of that fucking happening because there are many people in similar situations. Hey, what's up, guys in the chat? Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer today, though, man. So everybody in the neighborhood is packing up and leaving this morning because yesterday we got a notification from Gulf Power basically saying, empty all the stuff out of your refrigerator because when the power does come back on, there's going to be a power surge from all of the warm stuff in the refrigerator. So I took this to mean, I and Victoria took it to mean that, oh, wow, the power must be coming back on relatively soon. Not the case. Not the case. So with that said, she's on the phone with insurance. We're trying to figure out where we can go. Just somewhere close because we do have our pets, and that's been kind of one of the things that has... dang it, I need to be able to find somewhere to put this thing. That's been one of the things that's been holding us up is we have these old animals to deal with, and like they don't travel well. So luckily, because of extenuating circumstances, a lot of the hotels are being a lot more tolerant as far as bringing animals and stuff like that, which is good because Rocky's an asshole. He's like super loud around other dogs. He does not like other dogs. That's a really good idea, Prime. Appreciate that. Turn off your breakers so your stuff doesn't get ruined when the power returns. Thank you. That's really good advice. That's the kind of stuff that, people don't necessarily think about. We've been doing all right, and there's been enough places open that everything's okay. It's just at this point, like, we got to get back to some sense of normalcy, Fortunately, Holden got power back yesterday. I know others of us are still kind of waiting for that to happen. Prime, your power is still out as well, and he lives, 30 miles away from here, and that's kind of the direction I was planning on heading, Prime. I heard there were some people staying in Milton, so we were considering maybe doing that, but probably we're just going to go as close as possible because we're sick of cold showers. We're sick of not being able to eat food that we cooked. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Well, you know what I mean? It could be a lot worse. It's just a little bit of a bummer. It's been an experience for sure, and luckily it didn't go worse. I mean, driving around the neighborhood, there's trees down everywhere in our particular area, so it's going to take a while for Gulf Power to get us back on the grid. That's all. Yeah, hopefully the next vlog that I do, I'll be like chilling at a pool somewhere, kicking it and relaxing and having a good old time. For the time being, though, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm thinking about you. We're trying to get content done. It's very, very much a priority to all of us. I can't do editing. I'm the idiot that decided that the desktop computer was a better investment than the laptop computer. So on that note, I'm not able to take the computer with me and just go do the video editing that I need to do to get the videos up on Saturday, which sucks because while I know you guys are super understanding and empathetic and know our situation, you know, the algorithm doesn't give a shit about any of that. It probably, and many of the people who watch the videos regularly, they don't know the ins and outs, and they're just gonna say like, oh wow, there's not a behind the scenes video this week, or oh wow, there's not a My Friend Watches coming out on Saturday, and it can potentially throw a wrench in the tires and kind of mess things up. Not a big deal, you know. It's all things we can bounce back from, but I feel bad because I was supposed to be the one that was doing the behind the scenes this week, and I was working on it. I mean, it was pretty close to done. There was still a couple things that I needed from the crew, but I got it from them just right before everything went down. So yeah. Luckily, Victoria and I don't have kids to worry about or like elderly people to look after. I mean, it's just the two of us, and we're fine. Just really enjoying this iced coffee this morning. I woke up this morning and the phone had to be charged completely. Like I drained the battery dead yesterday. I can't believe I can't find my tripod. I'm so freaking jittery. I hadn't eaten anything this morning, obviously, since I woke up. We threw out everything from our refrigerators yesterday because they told us that it would like help. So we threw out everything yesterday and didn't have any food. And then last night I was like, I'll just go make a run. We'll go get some fast food or something. And there's a curfew at 7, so at 6:30 everywhere was slammed. And as I'm waiting in line, they're closing down. It happened at McDonald's and it happened at Popeye's Chicken. So I was like, well then, I guess I'm gonna go back to the house and see what we got. But we'd already thrown all of our food away. Luckily, we had some canned Spam, we had some canned pineapple, and we had some onions and peppers in the pantry. So I made some Spam kebabs, and they were actually pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed with our resourcefulness. Popeye's chicken sandwiches are super good. You were right about that. You own stock in solar, the Distract says. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Don't get yourself in trouble, Alexis. I really do appreciate you guys coming by to hang out. Desktops are better 90% of the time, says King of the Hills 34. You know, I was looking for certain specs, and I like having a workstation. You know, I like typing better on a desktop, all those kind of things. But I can definitely see the value of having a laptop now. Boy, oh boy, do I wish I had. I mean, and we do. My wife's got a laptop, but she's got work also. You know. We've got jobs we're supposed to be doing. I called my boss this morning. I told her I was leaving town yesterday. I intended on it, but we got that text message basically saying, hey, your power could potentially come back on, empty out your refrigerator. So we took that to mean, oh, sweet. This means that it's just a couple of hours before power comes back on, but no, not the case. So yeah, man, a lot of cleanup going on today. It's been nice in the mornings and the evenings as far as it's like not burning ass hot. Dude, wouldn't that be amazing, Jake? I was actually thinking about that. Like, wouldn't it be the best if I was in the middle of a live stream and then all of a sudden the power just came back on? Talk about a reaction. That would be that'd be amazing. It's like as exciting as when people first invented electricity, you know what I mean? But anyways, thank you very much, Andy. Thank you very much. You know, there's a lot of people that need help. That's the best I can say. Yeah, I don't want to put anybody out. Like it'll be all right. It's all gonna be just fine. As far as rebuilding and stuff, luckily we don't own. This is just an apartment we're just renting. As far as I know, all my computer and stuff is still good. Like I said, there was water damage on the floor that messed up all my portfolio, and the computer was kind of backed up against that same wall. I haven't had any opportunity to check and see if everything still works. That would suck. That would really suck if my computer was dead. But I don't think it is. I think it's fine. That it just stung so much about that, all of the art stuff, because people always say like property can be replaced, and property can be replaced, but some things can't. You can't go back and, you know, reclaim a lot of that stuff or remake a lot of that stuff. So You know, sentimentally, it sucks. It's like, you know, as somebody who creates art, you put so much of yourself into that as your identity, as your personality, all of those kind of things. But you have to let it go. Also, it's not like I haven't made a million things since then. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know. I figured after doing a couple days of live streams, I would come and do it again. To kind of maybe see you guys off. Maybe we'll go on an adventure. I'm not real sure exactly what the day is going to look like today. Yeah, it's a million things. Done a million things since then. Done a lot of shit. It's crazy. If you go onto my YouTube channel, you can probably see about 300 videos, I think, that I have viewable. And then there's probably about 200 more, maybe 100 more that aren't viewable. So I've probably got close to 500 videos on YouTube, which is insane. Most of them are complete shit because, mind you, like, I had never done I'd never done any sort of video editing or really any sort of on-camera stuff, any of that prior to starting YouTube. So the first stuff was very much just like a practice run. Yeah, yeah. And don't forget about your other channel. That's right. Movies are terrible is the big one, and then people are terrible. And then Jeremy Branch actually has a couple of things on it. There's some funny videos on my personal YouTube channel. I tried to kind of go in that direction. Like, if you guys have seen the BTYE I did with Matt, I kind of talk about the difference between having a brand that is like movies are terrible versus having a brand that is like Matt Lane Fitness or Matt Lane or Holden Hardman, and how when it's your brand is your name, you can do whatever the fuck you want. However, when your brand is movies are terrible, then you kind of get, pigeonholed into doing movie related content. So I thought maybe I should go over and just do like random funny stuff over on Jeremy Branch, the channel over there. It's just more kind of random silly shit, me watching videos and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Holden's always had some really hilarious stuff. Oh, y'all were able to borrow a generator last night. That's awesome, man. I bet you're loving that. The distract said generators are problematic for apartment. I'm assuming my boss doesn't know I'm right in the middle of her live stream right now. Let me see what I can do about that. Hey, are you on your phone? I was gonna call my boss with you guys on the phone, but anyways, yeah, I don't know what she was calling me about. I guess I'll find out soon. Things are good with that though. There's half of the employees live in Pensacola, and the bridge that connects Gulf Breeze to Pensacola is not going to be open for about 60 days, they said. So we're just kind of like stuck. Which, at least I'm stuck on the right side of the bridge. It'd be tough to be over in Gulf Breeze. Well, to be honest with you, they're doing all right as far as power and all that stuff goes. Oh, that was really nice. That was really nice. Leanne messaged me to look out. And there's a lot of that going on right now. That's one thing, is like the sense of community actually tends to get stronger. All right, sorry about all the shaking, guys. Sense of community actually tends to get a little bit stronger in times of adversity. I've always noticed that. And it's one thing that kind of gives me faith in humanity. It's that people are like really willing to step in and help each other out. There we go. Can you guys hear me all right? What do they think about my YouTube career, my coworkers? That's a good question. They are supportive. Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to tell anybody what you do that's not in the space. It's kind of tricky. People definitely don't see it as a job a lot of times. People kind of laugh sometimes when you say, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber. It's almost a surefire way to make people, and there went Matt Lane. That was Matt calling me. I'll have to call these people back. I wish I knew how to bring people into the call. I wonder if I can do that. Nah. Unfortunately not, but wouldn't that have been cool? But as far as are they actually supportive, Leanne has got my back all the time. Leanne has got my back all the time. She offers support as far as letting me have time off when I need it. She kind of lets me pick my schedule sometimes. I'm able to work from home when a lot of the rest of the crew had to go back to the office. And there's more reasons than just that. Big part of it is that I have a recording studio here at the house that does good audio. And I can be a lot more productive right here at the house without the office stuff going on around me. So I just correspond with them via email, but that in itself is a huge solid for me. So my boss in particular, incredibly supportive of it. My coworkers, it varies. Some of them are like, oh, that's really cool. And then others of them are like, oh yeah, it's really cool. You know how it is. So a little bit of both. Thank you for stopping by, Maliton. Appreciate it. Don't open the fridge. Oh man, that ship has sailed, Kyle. We had to throw everything away. We had to throw everything away. Oh yeah, I should also say Amy Clark is one of my coworkers, and she is incredibly supportive. And we actually talk about movie stuff and podcasts and YouTube and all that shit all the time. So yeah, it varies. It varies, but Amy has very much had my back the entire time. She goes and checks out a lot of the content and stops by and says what's up and spreads the love that way. So that's super appreciated. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, I finished a movie last night called I Trapped the Devil. It is so good, dude. It's on Hulu. It's a horror movie, psychological thriller. Not going to be for everybody. Hey, what's up, Matt? What's up, dude? Nothing super major, Matt. Yeah, nothing super major. So what happened? I'm assuming what was being referred to is water damage. The bedroom leaked water into the carpet. The office / studio, the second bedroom where my computer and stuff is at, it leaked water. And so as far as like actual fiscal damage, it's stuff the property management's going to take care of. But what really sucks, and what I was kind of mentioning, is that my portfolio of artwork that I'd been collecting, I don't even know if you knew, Matt, like I draw and paint. I had a bunch of charcoal paintings or charcoal drawings, a bunch of oil paintings, acrylics, a bunch of graphic design stuff that had been printed out over the years from when I was in college all the way back to when I was in like 7th grade. And it all got completely soaked and waterlogged. So like all of the history of my evolution as an artist, every award that I ever won, every runner-up to first place award ribbon that I got, is all completely sopping wet. So I had to go and take it and throw it away yesterday out of the dumpster, and that sucked. And I mean, it is what it is. Things can be rebuilt, and that even goes for portfolios as well. Like, I'll just keep making shit. It's not like I stopped when I stopped going to school or whatever, so it's not like I don't always have the digital artwork I've done over the last couple of years ain't going anywhere. So yeah, it does. It sucks, but it's all right. It's all right. It's not a big deal. It's just kind of goes with the territory. I wish I would have thought about it, but we didn't have any damage to the house, so I didn't even pick up on the fact that it had happened until it was way, way, way too late. Like after the stream I did with you guys yesterday, I was kind of moving my stuff around in the office because it smelled a little funky, and yeah. So lo and behold, that's why. Is because it got super wet in here. So Victoria is trying to get it taken care of with insurance right now. Not a big deal. Yeah, not anything super serious. It could have been a lot worse, but yeah, I was kind of enjoying the journey there for a little bit, as far as just kind of this experience and living in this experience and kind of having to rough it and all of that kind of stuff. However, at this point, we're just kind of like, party's over. Let's get on to the next thing. So Victoria is being an adult and trying to resolve that while I'm in here talking to you guys. Thank you, Matt. I love you too, man, for sure. I appreciate you more than you know. I try to say it all the time, but you mean a lot to me, and I appreciate that. Do you have power back? I think that's the big question. If you got power back, we're on our way. And I'll just sit here and wait patiently. Thank you, Amy. She really is awesome. Thank you, Prime. I appreciate it. Oh, wow, dude, that's crazy. Holy shit. Why is our neighborhood taking so long? I'm going to text you or give you a holler after I get done doing this. For sure. For sure. So warm up that bathtub for me. Of course, I'm going to make Matt and Prime mods. I didn't even think about that until the stream yesterday. Of course, I'm going to make the entire crew mods for all of the chats, and I guess we should do, everybody will probably do the same. It never even crossed my mind that I should have, you know, the crew be mods, but it is kind of cool when they stop by to be like, drop the band hammer on you fools. Ooh, as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit hot. Man, these iced coffees though. This is life right now. The trip to Publix yesterday was kind of exciting though. Yeah, there's no telling. There's no telling about it. Yeah, you gotta be real careful in Matt's bathrooms, that's for sure. Mark, thank you very much, man. That's greatly appreciated, and for everything you do. For the super chat, let's see, it says Mark McKeever, $10. Wish I could help more. Stay safe or stay strong and stay your terrible self. Hashtag Team Terrible. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. It means a ton to me. You guys have come through and made this a lot more bearable. Like I can't express that enough. I was talking about it. I've been talking about it a lot lately. 2020 has been devastating for everybody. You know, it's selfish for me to say that it's been hard for me. It's been hard for me though, but it's been hard for everybody. It's been a very trying time. I mean, from the pandemic to the wildfires going on. Matt Lane Fitness, $4.99 super chat, Hurricane Fund, LOL. Thank you very much, Matt. Appreciate that. You know, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed. We've struggled. It's been difficult because of the industry that my wife works in and all of that kind of stuff, to find a balance and her to get back to work and everything, because not a lot of traveling and stuff going on, not a lot of events being booked. So she was, you know, furloughed from that job many months ago, and we're gonna be all right. She's selling insurance now, so if any of you guys need any insurance, let us know. But she was supposed to start a job yesterday on Orange Beach, a really good salary job, director of sales job, and obviously that didn't happen. The whole building got washed away, so we're kind of back to square one, like fuck. So that's tough. And then I've seen people like really, really struggling around me. And through all of that, somehow, some way, this YouTube thing has gotten better. And I don't know, I mean, you know, it's a mixed bag, it's a mixed blessing, but of all of the things that have gotten difficult, the fact of the matter is, we're all doing pretty good on YouTube and building this really strong community and meeting all of these awesome people. And that is something that, I mean, it's a huge silver lining. I don't even know how else to articulate it other than to just say that, like, it means a lot. And no matter how far apart the world can seem at times, there still is a place for community. And I think that's pretty powerful. And that's what you guys offer to me. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I can get from you, and that you can all get from each other, that you just can't take for granted. And that is that, like, even as far apart as the world is, even the social distancing and us having to stay 6 feet apart or whatever, you know, like, here we can be close, we can communicate, and we can still have a community and be together. And that, I think that's really important. I think that having people around, having people that have shared interests and similar ideas and all of that stuff is extremely important. It helps to kind of validate you in the way that you see the world. So, Vivid Cinema says this community is one of the best. So grateful for everyone here. Thank you very much. Yeah, and the feeling's mutual. I see the names. I see you guys. I'm starting to know you guys, you know, the people who stop by every time. And I feel like I'm forming a friendship with all of you. And that's just a really awesome thing and something that YouTube has afforded us the ability to do. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Technology is such a double-edged sword. On some hands, it's responsible for some of the worst things that are happening when it comes to like bad actors and politics and political agendas. And then on the flip side of that, it's one of the most powerful tools in the world. Like if somebody in the area was sick with cancer, we could start a GoFundMe, and with just a couple of clicks, we could earn hundreds of thousands of dollars and really change somebody's life, you know? And that's the power. That's the gift and the curse of the internet. And at any given time, it can be used for tools for great progress or tools for the detriment of society. And, you know, people run it. People are responsible for it. So, yeah, it's kind of the world that we make it. And there is still a place for like positivity and happiness and all of that stuff, despite the fact that there is a lot of crazy shit going on in the world. I'm doing all right, Jay Wolfie. I'm doing all right. Just venting a little bit, but I got my iced coffee, so I'm all right. Those people in Publix yesterday, the employees, they were like in such good spirits, all things considered. It's dangerous to be out on the road, man. It really is. So yeah, I don't know. I guess at this point, now that I've been doing this for a little bit, it's important for me to get my shit together and figure out what we're going to be doing with our lives. I will let you guys know. I'll keep you posted. Maybe we're just going to crash at Matt's for the next little while. Maybe we'll just go do that for a little bit. Yes, public employees are literal angels. Don't, Daryl, thank you very much. That's a $10 super chat, or 10 pounds. Community is really important. The podcast you did with Matt and Jenna was wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you a lot. That means a lot. That was I feel like that was a bonding moment for me to them. I don't know if they feel the same way, but afterwards I was like, wow, I think these might be my best friends now. Yeah. All right. Well, oh, holy crap, McLovin, thank you very much. You don't have much to give, but here's some. That is a huge solid. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Matt says, don't play, man. We'll wear pajamas and kick it. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go talk to Victoria real quick. I love you guys a lot, and we will keep you posted as far as the behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm pretty sure Holden's got power up and running. I don't know about internet yet, but I would imagine you guys will be getting all of your regularly scheduled content. It just might be a little bit before. Okay, this is from King of the Hills 34, $4.99. Thank you very much, King of the Hills. As always, I tried sending before, but I don't think it went through. I tried sending a super chat before. Lighthearted question: how are you charging your phone? That's a great question. That's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. I'm gonna stay on for a minute longer. What the hell else am I doing? A combination of things. We got these little backup battery chargers, and then we also have the car chargers. You know, we got our little adapters in the car, so we'll go sit out in the car, crank that AC, let the phones charge for a little bit, charge the little supplemental thing, and then come back and sit down and burn it out again, and then have to go right back to the same situation. You could film a My Friend Watches in the Discord with us. That makes sense. Jay Wolfie, I thought about that sometimes. We need to coordinate something like this. We need to coordinate something like this. I think that's a great idea, that we can all watch a movie together. I know all you guys are doing it without me. I've got to get Caleb and myself on the same time schedule as you guys. So at that point, we can all watch whatever movie you guys are watching. We'll hang out, we'll watch it, and then maybe we can do a review of it or something afterwards. I think that's an awesome idea. Let's see. You can charge from a computer as well. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. German Rifter, thank you very much, man. $5 super chat from German Rifter. Stay safe, mate. Yep, same to you and yours. All you guys take care of each other. And we'll have a fun time on the next go around. 100%. That's a terrible promise. That is a terrible guarantee, you guys. If need be, we can work around your schedule as well, Jeremy. Thank you, Atlas. We will talk about this in the Discord. Y'all just give me a couple of days. Good timing with me joining the terrible Discord. Yeah, absolutely, Chief Supreme. Chief Supreme coming with the fantastic theories over on our Lovecraft Country podcast. I know not everybody's watching that, but it's definitely very good. Not the podcast. The podcast is fine, but the show itself is very good. All right, y'all hang in there. Take care of each other, and until next time, be terrible.